Like Germany, my dear student, the same process happened in the, my dear student, in, Italy, right? Now, see, my dear student, like Germany, Italy too had a long history of political fragmentation. Right? See, political fragmentation was here also. Of Italy was in seven parts. Only in one part, only in one part of Italy, king, a ruler, a ruler who belongs king, or you can say ruler who belongs to Italy was ruling on on six other parts of Germany, sorry, parts of Italy. Other rulers, other rulers were ruling, who were who were not born in Italy, who were not born in Italy. So Sardinia Piedmont was the only Italian prince who was ruling on some part of the Italy. The rest six parts were captured by two Sicilian, right? See, right? Then you can say Habsburg Empire, Austrian Habsburg Empire. Then one part is captured by Borbon dynasty of Spain, right? See, likewise it was divided into seven parts. Now during the 1870s, G.S. Masni had sought to put together a cooperative program for uniting, Italian Republic. Now see, he had also formed a secret society called Young Italy for the, for this purpose, for this purpose. So my dear, he was very dangerous person, right? See, so various attempts were made by GSP Mazni to, accumulate all the segregated parts of, Italy, but he didn't get success. The failure of uprising in the 1831, right, and 1848 were, you know, were all fell on Sardinia Piedmont head. Right, see. Now, my dear student, so the name of Italian ruler was Victor Emmanuel II, right? He tried to, he took part in the war also, In the eyes of ruling elites of the region, a unified Italy offered for a possibility of economic development and political dominance. Right, see, my dear student, Chief Minister Cavour, who led the movement, this movement of Italy unification. He did not belong to Italy, he does not know Italian, but he used to speak French. But I don't know, right, what tempted him to lead this movement, right? Chief Minister Cavour of Italy was neither a revolutionary nor a, you can say, Democrats, right? So, but he was member of Italian elite club, right? See, and speaks French. Speak French. Now see, through a tactful diplomatic alliance with France, engineered by Cavour, Sardinia point succeeded in defeating, an Austrian forces in 1859. Apart from regular Giuseppe Garibaldi, right, joined the fray. Giuseppe Garibaldi also joined the fray movement of Italian Revolution, right, unifying the process of Italy, right. So then in 1861, Victor Emmanuel II was proclaimed King of United Italy, right. They defeated two Sicilian, succeeded in winning the support of local people, right. So in this way they were able to unite the Italy. This was the biggest thing, and the first king of the Italy was declared to the Victor Emmanuel, right. See, Giuseppe Garibaldi was supported by the Farouk, right. See, in this way the process of Italy was unified, right. See, they defeated the sixth empire, right, to unify the Italy. Now see, now then in the same way Britain was also, my dear student, in the same way Britain was, in the same way Britain England, Scotland, Ireland, Northern and Southern Ireland, right? England, Scotland, Ireland, and one more, and my dear student, Scotland, Ireland, Welsh. Different states were different state, my dear student, right. See, so you can say they were group of 4 big islands. 4 big islands. So their language, their custom, everything was different. Right, see? So my dear, so the English Parliament seized power from monarchy in 1688, or at the end of protracted conflict. Right, see, after seizing the power, the England became very powerful, right? And you know, Scotland and England were united. Scotland and England were united. Right, see first. Right, see. So, in the process of forming Great Britain, they forced Welsh also and Northern Ireland, right? Northern Ireland, there were long time Cold War, civil war between, you know, there in this country, Ireland. There was civil war which continued for more than 20 years. This war was between, you know, Catholics and Protestants. This war was between Catholics and Protestant, right, my dear student. You know, the British Parliament wanted that Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland should join both. Right, should join both. My dear student, in this process, they got success, right? And my dear student, Northern Ireland and Southern Ireland were forced to Ireland was forced to join the Union of Great Britain. Right? See, their culture were different. Everything was different. Scotland has different culture that is called Highland, right, where the language was spoken by the people were Gaelic. Right? See, Ireland has different culture, but one language was given importance after the formation of the Great Britain. That is, my dear student, English. That is English. Right? See, in this way, the formation of Great Britain also took place.